a little self-conscious when I'm speaking in front of people because I feel like you might have some idea what I might be like based on roles that I played, but I'm here to assure you that I'm still the same geeky, small-town kid that I always was. It's so funny because I was just talking about that with the driver in the motorcade on the way over here. Thank you. I'm thrilled to be here with all of you. Whenever I'm asked to speak, I put a lot of thought into why did the organizers choose me? Like, why did the people who organized this event want me to speak to you? Is there something, you know? Woo! That's probably right. But so I decided, after thinking about it, that they probably wanted me to share what I know best in the hope that it might be inspirational or instructive to you in some way. So I've entitled today's address, How to Become a Movie Star.
All right.
And I hope this helps. First, get really big parts in major motion pictures. You know, that's really it. I think we have time for questions. I have spent most of my adult life advocating for women and girls in one way or another. By encouraging more women to seek public office, by encouraging girls to get interested in sports. I'm a special envoy to the UN for women and girls in technology, but also, in part, by the roles that I play and seeking parts that I believe would resonate with women in some way. In fact, I have only played role models. All right, it's true. I was in a movie called Earth Girls Are Easy. This was very early on, so I think you can, if we put that one title aside, you can take me seriously. So I thought I would start by telling you a little bit about how I got into acting. Like most of you, I announced my career plans to my parents when I was 3, that I wanted to be an actor in movies. And I'll digress just for 1 second. To explain why I call myself an actor instead of actress. The dictionary definition of actor is a person who acts, not a man who acts. So I feel like we don't need a fancy little on the end of actor to connote femaleness. We used to use terms, not even when I was a kid, but use terms like doctoress and authoress. So I feel like actress is going to sound quaint and old-fashioned like those two. I consider myself a former waiter who became an actor. So anyway, I can't imagine what possessed me to think that I wanted to be an actor at 3 years old, but my goal never wavered. And when it came time for college, I decided to major in acting, which is a great idea, majoring in acting. Because it always works out. When I told my parents that I wanted to major in acting in college, they were like, oh, okay. As if I mentioned a career where you could actually get a job later in it. But we had no clue, none of us. I mean, we were very removed from show business. My father built our house, my mom grew all of our food. I think they would have been Amish had they heard of it. But it turned out that my very first acting job, my very first audition, was for a movie called Tootsie. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I had a small part of that movie. Look at the lights went, what? That's so fun. We'll see if that happens again. Anyway, so there I am, doing scenes with Dustin Hoffman, and the director is Sidney Pollack, incredible. So I'm visiting home after the movie came out, and my mom and a neighbor are talking, and the neighbor is saying, oh my God, nobody can believe it. It's unbelievable that a girl from Wareham would be in a movie. No one believes it. And my mom said, Well, she studied acting in college. Yeah, we didn't know. Well, here's an embarrassing little story to share with you just how confident I was that I would succeed. The very first class in college was an orientation. There was about 100 incoming freshmen, and at one point the professor says, I have to tell you, you've chosen an incredibly difficult profession. In fact, probably only about 1% of you will ever be able to earn your living as an actor. And I swear, I thought, oh, these poor kids.
That's right. That's right.
That's tough. Anyway, having absolutely no backup plan, I'm very relieved that it worked out. I actually had a memoir come out last fall, and it's called Dying of Politeness, and it describes what I call my journey to badassery. It's about how the roles that I played have led me from my epically polite childhood to someone who can now actually say what she thinks without apologizing for existing at the same time. Maybe some of you